I hired an NFL trainer for 24 hours to put me through an NFL workout. And as a 5'7" Division III cornerback trying to make a pro arena ball roster, I need as much help as I can get. For those of you that don't know my story, I played D3 football at UW Stout in Wisconsin. And after my senior season ended, I decided I wanted to chase a lifelong dream of trying to become a pro football player. After talking to many different coaches on the phone, I realized this dream was not as far away as I thought. And 1 month ago, I went to a pro tryout and ended up getting invited to training camp. After signing the contract, I'm now preparing for day 1 of training on May 17th, with a goal of making the final roster and making my dreams come true. All right, just pulled up to Rehab Lab, linking up with Dr. Sam for the second time. I'm super excited to get after it. And for context, Dr. Sam Wagner is a top rehab specialist in Wisconsin. He also went from D3 to pro and actually made it to the NFL. He's been in my shoes and knows how it feels to be overlooked and doubted. Now, Sam works with high-level NFL guys like Jordan Love, and he has an NFL workout for me that we will be doing today. One step closer to making that final roster. We're gonna put in some work, we're gonna get better. Dr. Sam's gonna put me through an NFL workout.
Because right, we did all the field work before, now let's get it back in here, like what we call the lab, right? Rehab lab, to be able to make sure when you go out on the field, you can perform and do the things you want to do, making that final roster.
To start, we did a body scan and assessment to show me where I'm susceptible to injuries. This also tells us what we need to focus on during our session today.
This software is going to give us a ton more data. So it's going to tell me like how powerful you are, what's your posture, what's your range of motion. What's also really cool, it's going to give me your susceptibility of injury based on what we find.
If you're injured, you can't play, you're no help to any team. And if I get injured, probably going to get cut from the team because I'm 5'7", I'm a D3 corner. I already have to go above and beyond, right? So if I'm injured, a team might not take a chance on me. So this is very important to stay healthy and be able to play. The body scan showed us that specifically my right shoulder was susceptible to injury and it was weak, and it's definitely something we're going to focus on during this session.
Can you spot you?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
And the first set of this NFL workout that Dr. Sam is putting me through is dumbbell bench press. As a football player, it's obviously very important to be strong, but in arena football, it's even more important to be explosive with your punches and be able to move the other player when they come across the middle. Getting after it. Let's go. Second set, here we go. Oh, one more. Okay. Here we go. Second set of 10. Let's get it. Now we're going right to a superset, dropping a little weight, getting right back after it. Last set.
Lock them. Perfect. Feel how that's easier too?
Yeah.
Because your shoulder's more stable, you have more power as you come up with the weight.
Oh, that's heavy.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be. That's the cool thing about working out. There's no secret. We all know what we should be doing in the weight room. We should be getting after it and pushing ourselves. And if you want to follow along, feel free to. Feel free to do this at home, in your own gym. But yeah, there's no secrets in the weight room. Hard work always prevails. And for the second set of this NFL workout, we are doing 3 sets of pull-ups and resisted push-ups. Once again, we're trying to focus on being explosive and really building those fast twitch muscles. And like I said earlier, the only thing that the weight room cares about is working hard. There's no secret to getting better. It's literally about the work that you put in. Feel free to do this workout at home. You don't need a fancy gym. You barely even need weights at all. There are always ways to get better. We got our finisher. We're doing biceps, triceps to finish off the workout. We just finished up with the strength lift. Now we're gonna do a little bit of agility. I've always been pretty good in the weight room. That's my strong suit. The agility part is what I really am focusing on, getting faster, getting quicker. And this stuff is gonna translate to getting out of breaks faster, being able to guard the entire route tree. So Dr. Sam's got a little agility workout. We're gonna do that. And for the second portion of this NFL workout, Dr. Sam's putting me through an agility drill to help me get out of breaks on the football field. And if you're a football player, you know how hard it is to replicate drills that aren't actually in football. It's pretty hard to replicate an actual football game, but these drills definitely do help.
Yeah, good one to end on.
There's no secret. No secret in the weight room. It's all about hard work. Just finished up the agility portion of the workout. Now we're gonna go kind of do some treatment, see how my body's feeling, if there's anywhere that needs to be improved on.
Now, because we did that eval before, I'm gonna take some of that info. We're gonna go into the treatment room, look at a few more things, and then we'll get into some treatment, working on some of the soft tissue, and then get you feeling good and feeling right.
Yes, sir. Now we're in the treatment lab. Look on the board right here. We got my name. They welcome me nicely. If you look on the walls, these are all players that Dr. Sam and Rehab Lab have worked on. You know, through you guys and making these videos and you guys watching them, you guys made this happen. I get to train like an NFL player for a day. I'm trying to get to the highest level I can in football. If I don't chase this dream now, I'm not going to be able to in the future. So that's why I'm doing it right now. But even though I am a Bears fan, all right, this is pretty cool to be around the NFL level and trainers like Dr. Sam. So he's gonna do some treatment on me.
Right shoulder is the one that was kind of flagged on that eval. Yeah, definitely some stuff through there. I'm gonna do some soft tissue work. So this is called ART, or so you just do that motion. Was there a pop or something there? Where do you feel that? Good. Let's do one more. Good. Relax there. Some of that discomfort up here through that AC joint, and then a lot of the attachments, like your upper trap, your delt.
Because my right shoulder was flagged on the body scan, we wanted to try and improve my right shoulder. And Dr. Sam said we're gonna do some needling and stim, which I've never had needling done to me before. So I was pretty nervous for this, but it ended up not hurting at all and actually felt really good.
I want this to be at like an intensity level for you of like a 6 out of 10. Not a pain level, an intensity level. And I think anyone that wants to play football at a high level, whether it's college or going from college to a professional opportunity, is you really have to invest in yourself. And how do you do that? Like the analogy I like to use, and I even tell this to my patients and players, is your body's like a bank account. You have to put positive deposits back in. You can't constantly withdraw. You have to make sure you're really taking care of yourself. And then especially from that transition from like a D3 guy trying to make it, you know, you're not always gonna have the opportunity to be in all the fancy gyms and get all the fancy care. So you really need to make sure you take some time to take care of yourself.
I'm a pretty confident person. I think I could do a lot of things. As far as making a job out of social media, it's I never think that it's not gonna happen, right? Yeah, and it's right. I don't know that I'm any different than anybody else. It's just that I'm not even thinking about if this doesn't happen or if I don't make the team, if I stop making videos. It's it's up to me. If you really want something, it's up to you to go get it. You know, if you don't give yourself an option to fail, you only can succeed.
So this is gonna be a great thing to use on your shoulder. So what it does, I use ultrasound gel. I'm gonna move this around and it's gonna diagnose and treat at the same time, meaning it's gonna find areas where you have inflammation and where there's discomfort that's telling me in your body that's where we need to focus. So right now I'm just doing something called mapping and I'm moving it around the shoulder.
And after we did some treatment on my shoulder, it was time for the best part of the video. Dr. Sam's gonna give me an adjustment and make sure my back is all in line and everything is fitting together properly.
Oh, good. Let's do one more. Good. Uncross that. Good. Other side. Good. On your back. Ooh.
All right, we just wrapped up with Dr. Sam. I think it was a good day of training. I definitely got better. This is just a piece of the puzzle to making a pro football roster, and huge shout out to Dr. Sam. He definitely made me better today. We got some strength work in, and he looked at my body. Definitely helped with my shoulder. So if you're an athlete, make sure you tap in with Rehab Lab. I'm gonna put their right on the screen. Go give them a follow. And if you're in Wisconsin, they have locations in Appleton and Milwaukee. He does great work. He's definitely helped me on my journey. This is what my life is gonna look like until training camp. We're gonna work with that one goal in mind, making the final roster.
I'm excited to watch your journey and just be a small part of your process, because at the end of the day, you're the one that's gonna put in the work. I'm just happy to be able to help in any way I can.
Even though we're around Packers players, right, it's still bear down. At the end of the day, still bear down.